Hi friends, Cole Chance here at the village in Nusa Lembangan, a beautiful island right off the coast of Bali, which is another beautiful island in a whole country of beautiful islands called Indonesia. So thank you for joining me with Om Yoga Tribe, and please subscribe to the channel so you get all of our videos and where we're traveling and what we're up to into your inbox a couple times a week. And like this video, share with your friends. I'd love to bring you with us traveling. So let's go ahead and get started today. I just want to do about a 15-20 minute flow for when you don't really have time to do yoga. There's always enough time to do a little bit, and you'd be amazed at how much you can get done and how hungry your body is for a little bit of movement, even in a short period of time. So no excuses. Let's go ahead and start at the top of the mat. So take a moment in Tadasana in mountain pose. The feet can be hip-width apart, or they can be together. But turn the heels a little bit out, so that adds a little internal rotation onto the thighs. Really pressing down through the feet. So as you press down, you're also lifting up on the heels. So you have a downward current, you have an upward current of energy, both happening at the same time. Pull the belly in and up at the belly button. You can bring the ribs together, shoulders down and back, gazes forward, crown of the head long, so as if there was a string on the crown of your head and I could lift it up just a little bit. Lots of space here. Couple more rounds of breath, pushing down into the earth, lifting up through the crown of the head. Next inhale, lift the arms up, gaze up. Exhale, bow forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Knees can be bent here. I also have some blocks here I'll show you how we can use. Inhale, halfway lift. So the blocks give you just some extra space, brings the earth a little closer to you. Exhale, fold. Twice more like this. Inhale, halfway lift, knees are bent slightly at least, maybe they're bent a lot. Exhale, fold forward. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift, a little bit of cobra in the back. Exhale, fold and step back with the right foot. We'll bring the right knee to the ground. Lift the torso up and inhale. Gaze up. Plant the hands, step back plank pose, exhale. We'll bring the knees, the chest and the chin to the ground, the butt's coming up, gazing forward. Inhale, shimmy the heart forward, low cobra. Exhale, just a stop in child's pose, just a quick little breath. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. So again, you can be using the blocks or not using the blocks, whatever feels good in your body. So here's where the blocks can really come in handy, is we'll step forward with the right foot. So bring the knee into the chest around the back, and then step the foot in between the hands. Plant the left knee this time. Inhale, lift the torso up. Exhale, step the feet together, forward fold. Inhale, we'll rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Other side. Inhale, lift up, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Step back with the left foot, plant the knee. We bring the torso up, inhale. Plant the hands, exhale, plank pose, and we'll bring knees, chest, chin on the ground. So that's all on an exhale. Inhale, cobra pose, bring the heart forward. Exhale, just a tiny stop in child's pose, and you press back, downward facing dog. So let's just take a couple rounds of breath here. The heels don't have to go to the ground, but you are heavy in the heels, so they're going that direction. Let's fully exhale. And begin to bring the knee towards the chest, round the back, and you'll plant the foot in between the hands. Drop the back knee, torso up, inhale. Plant the hands, forward fold, exhale. Press into the ground, push into the ground as you lift all the way up. And hands to heart center. Inhale, lift up right knee. Exhale, kick the heel back into warrior three. Hands can come towards the heart. The back foot's flexed. Hands are pressing into each other. Belly in. Inhale here. Exhale, begin to step back into a lunge. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Take a few rounds of breath here. Sinking the hips low. Pulling back on the left hip crease. Push into the front foot, straighten the front leg. Take a little step forward with the back foot. We'll come into triangle pose. So lifting up here, creating space between the hips and the lower rib cage. Send the hips towards the back of the room as you reach towards the front of the room. Begin to bring the torso down. Here's another wonderful place for a block. Bring the earth a little closer to you. Arms are open in a T, heart shining forward and up a little bit. So a little bit of external rotation. Really pushing with the back foot, especially on the pinky edge side. See if you can lift your kneecaps here. Push into the feet as you lift the torso up. Bend the front knee. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, both hands come down to the ground and turn all 10 toes over to the left side. So we're not just kind of lounging here. Really make both the feet active. Push into the front foot. Push into the pinky edge side of the back foot. Lift the hips high. We'll open this top arm up as we twist the torso open. Bring the hand towards the top of the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the hips down. Gaze towards the back foot. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift, push the ground away. Exhale, down. And we'll come all the way back around to a lunge. Gaze forward, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up as you push the ground away. In hands to heart center. Inhale, lift up, left knee lifts, flex the foot. And exhale, warrior three. Hands can come together. They can come in front of you or behind you. So see what feels good. Let the left hip be heavy here. Pull in the low belly in. Whoop. Begin to bend the front knee as you step back. Bring the torso up. Inhale. Open up, warrior two. Take a few rounds of breath here. Pulling low belly in and up. Pulling up on the pelvic floor. So we're igniting this chain here. Sink the hips low. Pull back on the right hip crease. Shoulders down and back. Push into the front foot as you straighten the front leg. Hips go back. We'll reach forward. Triangle pose. You can step that foot in, the back foot in a little bit if you'd like as well. So hips are back. We're reaching forward. Hand comes to the floor, to the shin, or to a block. Tee the arms. Bring the shoulders on the back so the heart can come more forward. Really push into the back outer edge of the foot. See if you can lift the kneecaps here as well to engage the front of the legs. So we want everything working here, everything integrated. Next, inhale, push into the feet as you lift the torso up. Exhale, bend into the front knee, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, plant the hands. All 10 toes towards the right. Same thing here. So you're really pushing with the front foot and the front hand, flexing the back foot. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, bring the hips down, gaze towards the back foot. Inhale, push into the ground as you lift all the way up, hips high. Twice more like this. Exhale. Inhale, push and lift. Exhale. Inhale, push and lift. Exhale. Push and lift, and we'll come all the way around. Plant the hands. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. And rise all the way up to standing. Hands to heart center, exhale. Let's bring the feet hip width apart. Come into yogi squat. So I'm going to turn the toes out just slightly. Bring the hips down. You can use a block here. These blocks, they're coming in handy all over the place. See how this allows me to sit up a little bit higher. But if you can't get the heels on the ground, you can try using a block. You could also put, roll up a towel or a blanket underneath the heels. Press the hands together at the heart center. Coming into steady inhalation, exhalation. Bring the hands down. We'll roll into the bum here. Navasana, boat pose, everybody's favorite. So many different ways we can do this here, many different levels. So Navasana boat pose will look like rolling on the sit bones, arms straight, legs straight, heart forward. Different levels we can use are bringing the hands back, bending the knees. You can straighten one leg or straighten both. You could also take the hands behind the knees. Some of the things that we're really looking for, rather other than the actual shape of the pose, are that the belly is pulling in and up, the shoulders are back, and the heart is lifted. So as long as those things are happening, you're in Navasana. I'll quit talking and count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we'll plant the feet, plant the hands. The toes are coming, or sorry, those are not my toes. Those are my fingers. They're coming towards my hips. Roll the shoulders down and back. Chest is forward, and we'll push and lift. And drop the head if that feels okay with the neck. For 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and drop the hips. We'll come back into boat pose. So finding your boat pose, maybe it's the same variation, maybe it's a different variation. But again, belly is in and up. Shoulders are down and back. And heart is forward. Shaking is good. Plant the feet, plant the hands. Push down to lift up. Maybe the head goes back. Maybe it doesn't. Listen into what feels good in the body. One more time in boat pose. Drop the hips. Belly in and up. Shoulders down and back. Heart forward. And again, a little separation in the heels, just like we did in Tadasana mountain pose. Bring the knees to the chest, hug the knees. Little ball here. I'll turn this way. And let's just let both of the knees come over to the left side. Take the right hand to the knees as we take a twist. Just gentle twist here. Gazing over left shoulder. Lean back, switch sides. Let the heels come over towards the right. Inhale, lift and twist. Coming to center. Let's take a wide straddle. Doesn't have to be that wide. Just a little bit here. Begin to turn towards the right leg. Just walk the arms down. Maybe you come to the elbows. Maybe you stay up on the hands. See if you can try to keep both hips on the ground, both sit bones on the ground. I think in this pose, for what we're going for right now, lengthen the spine is more beneficial than the rounding. So only go so far as if you feel like you still can have an open heart here. And walking over towards the left side, same thing. Facing the left toes, inhale, lengthen, and then coming forward. Coming back to center. Kind of grabbing underneath the knees to close the legs up. Sukhasana, easy seated pose. If you have a block, you can place it under the hips if you'd like. We'll just stay here for just a moment. Shoulders down and back. You can place the palms on the thighs. Palm down in a gesture of grounding, or palm up in a gesture of receiving. See if it feels better in your body today. Just take a moment of gratitude for yourself for showing up. Gratitude for this amazing practice. And gratitude for the people who have brought it to us, all the teachers for, wow, thousands of years. Truly medicine. Feel into your body. See where you've created space. Notice any sensations, any vibrations, any energetic shift. And I really invite you, even if you feel like you don't have time, to just get on your mat just a little bit. Show appreciation for your body. Really, just a little bit goes a long ways. So keep coming back to your mat. Always more to be explored, always more to be uncovered. And thank you so much for letting me be part of your practice. Let's bring our hands together, the thumbs at the third eye, the seat of our inner wisdom. And we bow forward to close and say namaste. Namaste. Thank you, Sukhasana. Go to my website, I had to think about that, colchanceyoga.com, all kinds of retreats coming up and events. So please come and explore with me, and I'd love to help you explore your practice in person. And thank you for joining us at Om Yoga Tribe, and I will catch you next time. Peace.